your youth.
He's having a little chat with him.
All right, we'll get into the peanut butter factory story. Not good. Not good.
No, well, I hate peanut butter. Don't eat it. Good for you.
And Tiger Woods is about to play golf again.
Is he?
He had to sit out about 8 to 9 months with some injuries.
Yeah.
Guess who he's going to play golf with first?
Greg Hughes.
Oh, my God. I'd pay for that.
You choke so bad.
Huh?
You think you'd choke?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you hit that first tee, and it's like, it's got to be straight and long. I just tell you, just keep it straight. Wham, shank it.
He would have to have some patience. I would show him some skills, like 1 or 2 really good shots. Like
1 or 2.
Where he would go, wow.
And then he'd do the one where he takes the club, turns it backwards, goes lefty, and just outdrives you.
Yeah.
You see that clip? It's hysterical.
But he can hit lefty, too?
Dude, he takes a righty club,
right?
Goes lefty, and tees off with it upside down, with the club like backwards.
What, the driver?
No, regular
like an iron?
Yeah, and he takes it, spins it, so it's now hanging down in front of the club, and then bam, clocks that thing straight, long. Guy's magic.
Amazing. Well, he's coming back to golf, and he's gonna play his first round with a very special person. We'll tell you who next. Opie and Anthony. Why would our equipment work? We only bitch about it every effing day, but people think I'm nuts.
There's no money in the budget for fixing things. So we just kind of,
So we come back from commercial all awkward.
All awkward and silent.
Just stumbling over ourselves.
Not like with that powerful, nice, like, hey, it's Opie and Anthony. It's, Thursday morning. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, believe it or not, I understand, like, things happen. But when it happens on a regular basis, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get some things fixed around here. So now we have to do take 2. Good morning to you. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
At least it's rocking.
Yeah. Our company doesn't care, so why should we? 877-212-0-A. Hope everyone's doing okay this morning.
Good morning.
LeBron James lit up the Knicks for 52 points last night. I was watching the game, just hoping that he was going to set the new record at Madison Square Garden. You know, the record that Kobe just set.
Yes.
LeBron James steps on the Garden floor. He has 20 points in the first quarter. I'm like, all right, now we're talking.
Yeah.
And he sucked me into the game. And he ended up with 52, so fell a little short.
Yeah, little.
But still a fine performance by LeBron James beating the Knicks last night.
I heard that on the news on the way in. I was going to, kind of surprise you with my basketball knowledge.
Oh, really?
With my basketball knowledge at that.
You hate basketball.
I know. I despise basketball. It's, I've said it before, it's, shoot, shoot. And the most exciting part of a game is, in any sport, is the scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just too much scoring in basketball for it to be exciting every time they do it. When the scores get into the hundreds, it's just silly. It's the last part of the game, the end, when the coaching comes into play, when they're fouling people, doing the free throws, where the last, 10 seconds, last 10 minutes. That's the part that I can tolerate, because when it's a close game. Other than that, who watches the beginning of a basketball game? Oh, 2! Yeah! Yeah, 2!
It's 2-0!
I think they're going to win this one.
You would have a heart attack by 10 o'clock if you dealt with that.
No.
When was the last time you watched a basketball game? It's got to be a decade easily.
Dude, the last time I watched a full basketball game was in probably 1982.
For real?
Yeah. I was
ABA?
thrown out of my house. No, it was college.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Valvino was still coaching.
Oh,
Valvano or Val.
You just
the dead guy.
Yeah.
The dead guy.
Valvano, right?
Yeah,
you mispronounced his name to a point. I'm like, wow, I forgot.
Valvano, Vino. I don't know what his name is.
I know who you're talking about.
But I was watching the whole college thing toward the end when they were getting into the March Madness.
Yeah.
And I kind of got into that because I was living in a house with a friend's house because I was homeless at the time. I have no home.
I knew there was a reason. As soon as you said it was 82 and I was kicked out of my house, and that was the last time I saw a basketball game, I'm thinking you went to some local college just to stay warm and you had to sit through a boring women's basketball game or something.
No, it was a friend's house that I was staying at, and he had a crap load of brothers.
Yeah,
and
they all loved it.
And they all loved the basketball, and I was just staying there, so I didn't have power to say, "Hey guys, could you turn the basketball game on and put on like the Brady Bunch or something?"
Yeah.
So I sat there and watched it and kind of got into it, but I realized even then, like, it's all about the end of the game. So
too much scoring, right?
Too much scoring, and the scoring is the part of any sport that makes it exciting.
You know what? Sport has scoring down perfectly.
What?
Just enough scoring to keep you happy.
Football?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Football.
Football is, and that proves
football has perfect scoring.
When
just enough.
When they score in football, you are like, yeah, and it really means something.
Right.
It's like, wow, all right, that put them up by a touchdown.
Yeah.
That means something. Like that's not easy. Like the team that they're playing against doesn't necessarily take the field and score a touchdown.
Right.
And then the other team does.
Right.
And it comes down to the end. Baseball, a home run, it does, bases loaded, home run, very exciting.
Baseball,
a lot of people scoring, and it means something.
But baseball's erratic. It's like it has perfect scoring, then it doesn't have enough scoring.
Exactly.
It's just all over the place.
One-sided blowout kind of a thing.
But pretty much you can watch any football game, and the scoring is going to be just right.
Yeah.
Hockey needs more scoring.
A little more scoring.
Just a little bit more.
But think of when that puck goes in and that light goes on.
It's exciting as hell.
Everyone screams. It's exciting.
Right.
When people score in basketball, especially at the beginning of the game, it's just like, right, we know we're going to sit through so much of this. But then at the end, when, it's a very close game and someone hits a three-pointer, it's like, yeah! Because, again, it means something.
The last 5-10 minutes of a game is good. Soccer, just ridiculous.
Soccer is like, where is the scoring?
Don't even call, you soccer freaks.
Stop.
Hey, it's not about the scoring. Yeah, really, I've tried.
Set up a couple of nets on a sod farm and have these guys running a quarter mile to the goal. It's ridiculous.
Look, who's a big soccer fan? Our buddy Judah, who's coming.
Yeah, great. Is he?
Loves stupid soccer.
Go move to Europe.
Great. Make sure we don't ask him any soccer questions because I could care less.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not closed-minded. I
just like the name soccer.
I like my sports, and I've tried. I've watched World Cup soccer.
Yeah.
I just can't get into it.
Can't get that whole.
And people are like, no, you don't understand. It's all about the strategy and how they work.
The whole world sees it as the biggest sport. Yeah.
When you play a sport where they could go to commercial during the action.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
Because they know, look, you're really not going to miss anything. They're just going to kick the ball back and forth another 100 times while we sell some products.
I just don't like a game where you can get hit in the head with the ball and it doesn't make the blooper reel. It's part of the highlights. It's like, how?
Yeah.
I never liked playing soccer in school either. Like they would trot you out for gym. And you'd play soccer, and it was like, I don't want to use my head. It hurts.
I hated soccer.
No hands. What's that about? It's the river dance of sports. I don't want to play that. Looks silly.
Speaking of sports, Hammer and Hank. Good old Hank. Good old Hank Aaron.
Happy birthday to you.
How old do you think Hank Aaron is, Jimmy?
Let me guess. I'm going to guess.
Good God, is our lives just flying by.
77.
All right, you're right around there. 75 today. Hank Aaron is 75 years old. They showed Willie Mays recently when they did the last game at Shea Stadium. Time is a bitch.
Really?
Kind of had someone helping him out a little bit walking on the field.
Jesus.
Not really holding him or anything, but just kind of there.
Yeah.
The great Willie Mays. We did the LeBron thing. There was one other thing. Oh, Woods.
Yeah.
He hasn't played since the Masters last year. April, it's been almost 9 months, I guess, right? March, about 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
He's finally ready to play. He's going to play his first round of golf with who?
Barack Obama.
Of course.
Yeah.
That was the worst tease I've ever done.
I didn't even know it. I didn't hear it, but I knew it had to be.
Of course. But you know what? Someone said...
That's cool. It's like one black guy playing.
Because they're, I get it.
Well, both multiracial, as you would say. They both have a black and a white parent. So, Yeah.
They consider themselves black, though.
I'm sure they'll be,
One of the instant feedbackers wrote, "Is it Governor Patterson?" I love to give you credit, but
God,
your feedback is long gone.
The golf balls have better sight than he does.
He's a 1600 handicap.
They start their round on a Tuesday and it ends on a Thursday.
Tiger was just flown home. His kid's graduating high school.
Right.
Patterson.
Don't tell my left.
That's a peach, Governor.
Right. Hitting it into the water.
Whee!
Yeah. So there you go. Not Governor Patterson. Woods will be playing Obama as he makes his comeback into the PGA.
What kind of game does old Barry Hussein play?
Easy.
Is he good? What? It's his name. What? It's his name, Barry, and his middle name's Hussein. So I call him Barry Hussein.
Wow, this didn't take too long. It only took 38 minutes.
How's he playing?
What's his handicap there, Stunt Brain? That's something
I could tell you, but I get in trouble.
They haven't released it, but he looks like he's got a pretty good swing. He's athletic, all the basketball.
You can't figure out what he shoots on a golf course. It's got to be out there somewhere.
I'll see if I can find it.
You could get an unofficial handicap for the guy.
They're not welcome at Bushwood.
I would say that Barack shoots about... He's breaking 100. I don't think he's breaking 90, though.
He's 18 to 20.
Yeah, I don't think he's breaking 90. And it should be mentioned that Roger Staubach, Jimmy, a big Cowboys fan, is 67 today. Yeah, exactly.
Hank Aaron was always old to me, but 67 on Staubach.
That's crazy, right?
That's old.
Okay. Golf Digest lists him as a 16.
Wow, we almost nailed it.
That's pretty good.
Almost nailed it. That means he is breaking 90. He's doing about an 88 every time out.
Another one I saw that wasn't quite sports related, but Christopher.
Dude, he's an animal.
Yeah.
Which gives me a little hope. Just a little hope.
Yeah.
You keep yourself in shape, maybe. Maybe you could, have a productive older life. I don't know.
Well, you can, but, there's always going to be the old aches and pains and all that.
There's always going to be Guinness.
Crap.
There's always going to be some Guinness.
Hey, that's the cures whatever ails you.